This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
This is Boxing Before Dark.
Boxing.
Boxing.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Before.
Boxing.
Boxing Before
Dark. This is Boxing Before Dark.
Yeah.
Anyways, fucking.
That's my Patreon intro cut.
Yeah.
If you want to know what video game I'm playing.
Yeah. Boxing Before Dark. We are back, bitch. Up in your ears. Ooh, Shanada, how goes it over in Japan?
I am not deathly ill anymore, so that's good. Starting to feel better.
Good.
I actually missed days of work this week. It was bad.
Oh, is it? How bad is it in, well, you're a foreigner though, right? So they shouldn't hold you to this, they wouldn't hold you to the same, like, standard of, I'm too sick to work.
No, they don't, but, like, my boss definitely spouts the lines he's given about that stuff. Because I sent an email and I'm like, I'm actually sick. I don't want to get anyone in the lab sick, but I had a live mouse delivery. I was like, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to put my mice away and I'm going to go right back home. And my boss was like, yes, that is acceptable. If you are sick, you should stay home. We don't want everyone to get sick. And I'm like, excellent.
Very rehearsed.
Yeah, I like pretty much copy and pasted from his training manual.
Oh.
And I just didn't go in the next day and he hasn't said anything. So I'm sure I'll see him today and tomorrow. He's always there on the weekends.
Well, let's get into a little bit of news here. Manny Pacquiao's son, I'm struggling with this one. I don't know if it's Jimwell or Himwell. Just based on, like,
It's probably Jim.
I think it's Jimwell. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's Filipino.
They Jim plus Manuel.
Yeah.
Like for his dad.
Yeah, also Manny calls him Jim.
Okay. So yeah, it's Jimwell. Well, that's nice. He's making his pro debut on November 29th.
It's their two names put together, right?
Yes.
If you didn't pick it up, Jinky and Manny. Isn't her name Jinky?
Yeah, her name is Jinky.
Yeah.
I just thought it was Manny's name with Jim at the beginning instead.
No, it's Jinky and Manuel.
Then where's the N?
Jimwell? They just changed the
To an M instead?
the M. Yeah.
Oh, lame.
Jinwell is a girl's name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright. Going with it. Still, he's making his pro debut, so that's fun.
Is he fighting anyone?
No, just another guy making his debut.
Okay, so not some journeyman that's there to lose. Like he's actually fighting
Somebody
a
that's
possibly
also trying to win.
competitive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone who's also trying to win.
kind of what I meant.
You want to beat who? Like, how could you not want to have a Pacquiao on your record when you know you're making your pro debut and you get a Pacquiao scalp? That's a get.
Yeah.
Speaking of gets.
Oh, it's in the U.S. as well.
Yeah, I think it's in Stockton, California. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is Manny Pacquiao Promotions, their first card that they're promoting solo, in the U.S. They've done a
Nice.
lot of Philippines and others, but
Oh, and Jim trains at Wildcard.
yes, he does.
Nice. I kind of want him to be good. It's probably just another Nepo baby, but I kind of want him to be good. Imagine a second Pacquiao.
It would be fun. It would be fun to.
It would be awesome.
Yeah, that he would add himself to the list of boxing sons that are like Conor Ben. Say what you will about
He's okay.
He's okay. He's doing his best. But he's still really popular, despite not being all that great.
Yeah, him and Eubank both, I think.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say next. Was Eubank is in the same mold. Emiliano Vargas.
JCC.
Ugh. Shit.
Emmanuel Vargas is actually pretty good. Though.
Right. Emiliano is good. His other brothers, not so much. He's clearly the best of the fighting Vargas boys.
Yeah. Huh. I could back another Pacquiao. I'd be up for it.
Yeah,
the Philippines needs somebody to cheer for as well.
What do you mean? Jerusalem is not the.
I mean, I cheer for him and Tataran and Tapalas. The fucking Filipinos need to get off Casimiro's dick.
Yeah, Tapalas, not Casimiro, Magsayo. Mark Magsayo.
Yeah, but is he actually Philippines Filipino?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was American Filipino.
No, not as far as I
like
know.
Magsayo.
Yeah.
I like Magsayo. I just thought he was maybe not born in the US, but lived there.
He might
all his life.
I don't think he's lived there his whole life. I'm pretty sure he's a Filipino.
Okay.
Full on. Ask any Filipino, and he beat Brandon Figueroa.
He did.
He might have. Yeah. Yeah. Moving on to Tim Tszyu. He gets a new trainer, Pedro Diaz from the Mundo Boxing Club. Pedro Diaz is a Cuban-style coach, so this is a bit. I'm not sure what this is telegraphing. I feel like this is Tim Tszyu trying to sharpen up his defense, learn that Cuban-style mobility of defense, hit and get out of the way as quickly as possible.
Tim is not good at that.
No, he's not.
So I'm always kind of split on these types of moves because it's something that he should add if he can. But I always feel like by the time you're Tim's age, you need to lean into your strengths more than you need to improve your deficits. Kind of. I think so late in your career, it's really hard and ill-advised for most boxers to try and completely change their style.
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya did that multiple times, and it didn't always go to his benefit.
Well, and some people can pull it off. Sure. I'm not saying
it's not impossible.
It's not impossible, and it's not a bad move every time. So I hope this works out. But if they really try and switch Tim entirely to a Cuban style, I think it's going to be a disaster. If they lean into his strengths and add some defense that Tim can actually handle, it'll be beneficial.
Thinking on it, I'm thinking that Virgil Hunter might have been a better fit. Because Virgil Hunter, he was Andre Ward's coach for his career. And pretty much anybody who went to Virgil Hunter, you went there to tighten up your defense. And it unfortunately is a little bit of the jab and grab type of crap that, doesn't wow people, but it wins fights. And that would be a little bit more of what Tim Tszyu could do, because he's more of an offensive personality than he is a defensive type. So more mobility, lateral movement. Timmy, that's not you, man. You need to work on your entries and then work in the clinch and then work on your exits.
I guess it all depends on how they try to integrate it.
Yeah.
Tim can't just switch. I don't think that's feasible. And I don't know much about this coach. I honestly didn't recognize his name. So maybe he's really good at kind of tweaking and adding instead of trying to switch people. But, because who was it? Roy Jones Jr. is a terrible fucking coach.
Yeah, he is.
Because he tries to get people to fight like him, and nobody can fight like him. I'm not saying this guy is like that, but I just mean, if he tries to switch Tim to his Cuban style, it's not going to work.
Cuban style is also a little different these days. It's not
I
quite.
still, even modern Cuban style, I don't think fits Tim.
Man, imagine going to Eddie Reynoso and they try to train you to fight like Canelo, because that's all Eddie Reynoso knows how to do.
Yeah, no. That also wouldn't suit Tim.
No,
He does not have the chin for that.
unfortunate.
That, I think, is the trick to Canelo style, is just having a fucking massive Irish head with, like, a chin made of granite.
Yeah, you have to, because you're going to be rolling a lot of shots, not just
Yeah.
blocking or parrying or avoiding.
What's the UFC corner quote? He's a big old Mexican with a big old head. You're not gonna knock him out.
Is that a quote?
It's a quote.
that's
I'll
good.
try and find it. I'll send it to you later. But yeah, it's a coach in the corner. It's like, stop trying to knock this fucker out. He's a big old Mexican with a big old head. You're not gonna knock him out.
That sounds like it would be if they were somebody fighting Cain Velasquez.
I don't know.
That's
I just
what it sounds like in my head.
the corner scene sticks with me. But I'm pretty sure it was UFC.
Oh, corners in the ears of the fighter. Usyk declares that he's retiring at age 41. He's currently 38. So
That's
not a lot of time.
longer than I thought he was staying around, to be honest. Kind of longer than I want him to stay around.
I don't. So
I just want him to retire
yeah.
undisputed, undefeated, undeniably the best. But nobody does that. It's hard to leave when you're winning.
Well, and he's adamant that he's not going to be fighting Tyson Fury again. His entire
Which
camp,
is good.
Yeah, his entire camp is like, no, that chapter is closed. And I mean, it is. Like, what he beat you close the first time, and then he beat you more clearly the second time. I'm not sure what more you want.
Yeah, like, nobody needs another one of those. It's a waste of Usyk's last few fights. That being said, we've talked about it before. There's not really anyone left for him to fight. He's just beat everybody.
Yeah. Only ones really left are, spoiler, we're recording this before the Joseph Parker Fabio Wardley fight. You're listening to it after the fact, so make peace with it. We don't know who won yet. And
Parker.
yeah, I'm going with Parker. But that's really it. Is Parker.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't think Parker has a hope in hell either, but
No, like, he does what Usyk does, but he's like diet
Not as
Usyk.
good?
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
not as good. Speaking of Fury, he's adamant that he's retired. Let me see if I can pull up his exact words, because they were really clear. Like, he's like, fuck this.
yeah, I know he's done this before, but he's also getting to the age where, like, I kind of believe it might stick this time. Although I do think he'll probably come out of retirement for enough money, because of course he will.
That was something that he said. I'm paraphrasing here. This isn't the exact quote, but he said, I'm 37 years old. I've been boxing my whole life. I've been getting punched in the face for 25 of those 37 years. I have zero interest in continuing to do this. I already have more than enough money I could ever spend. So what's the point? Like, you could offer me a 10-figure contract and and I wouldn't want to come back.
Yeah, he said that before though.
I think at this age though, I think
It might stick this time.
that's what I think is that it will stick now.
Let's see. I found the exact. Is this the exact quote? Oh, it's pieces of the quote. It used to be for the money, the titles, but now I've got more money than I can spend. I've got unlimited amounts of belts and titles, and does it make me any happier? No. Was the chase better than the victory? Yes. The climb was better than the mountain peak, to be fair, as is always the case. I can go back to boxing at any given time, but I just don't want to. I've got no interest in that clamor or the limelight or to go get punched again. I'm not interested. It doesn't do anything for me. You could offer me £1 billion today and it wouldn't move the needle because I've gone past that point of caring about what other people think. Boxing doesn't take any prisoners, it only takes casualties. So for me to be sat here, all my faculties in order, won every belt, made loads of money, and not got a scratch on me, I've done really well. But I don't want to tempt fate. I don't want to keep going back and back to the well, because how many times can you keep doing it without getting brain damage or whatever else? Not being able to walk in a straight line, it'd all be pointless then. So
Yeah,
that is pretty cut and dried.
it's pretty clear. The only one who's adamant that I've been using that word a lot today. The only one who's really
It's a good word.
yeah, he's really adamant that he should fight is AJ, claiming that Tyson Fury has to fight AJ for like the British heavyweight crown, pretty much.
I mean, everybody wants to see it. And Fury's been pretty clear that he's retired like 3 times in the past.
Yes, and
I think he's even said the "you couldn't pay me enough to come back" thing before.
and like 100 mil did get him back.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just don't believe a fucking word Fury says ever. But
And the fight with AJ could reasonably think it would be $1 billion fight. Not,
I mean, $1
not they
billion's
pay
a
him.
lot, Leo.
Not that they
no,
pay
no,
him,
I know.
but just
Just in general, that's too much.
that is a lot of money. That
That's
would be a
too much.
massive circus.
It would be a massive circus and it would be a lot of money, but 1,000 million is too much.
That is a lot. Yeah, you're right.
But I don't know. I am not writing off the Fury versus AJ fight yet, just because it's Fury. If AJ said he was retired and done, I would believe him.
Yeah,
But-
I would be more apt to believe AJ than I do Fury.
But also, if Fury stays retired, I'm not gonna be too mad at him anyways. He has a point.
Yeah. Between the two Usyk fights, the 3 Wilder fights, like that, what more do you want out of the man?
That's a lot of getting punched in the face.
Yeah, and especially with a guy like Wilder,
Yeah.
you're not taking little to no damage from somebody. It's not like you're fighting a pillow-fisted someone.
Yeah. Like, he got knocked out that first fight.
He did. Jack Reese, you son of a bitch.
You suck.
You God. Heated.
Yeah.
Every time I think about it. It's like the reverse Tank knee.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. Moving along. Ray Murataya versus Andy Cruz. This is going to be happening for the IBF 140-pound title. I like Ray Murataya a lot. I'm going to be pulling for him. I'm cheering for him. But Andy Cruz is
a problem.
he is a problem. Yeah, you're right. Ugh.
Yeah, that could be a rough one.
Murataya has Robert Garcia in his corner, which that counts for a lot. But Andy Cruz is like, yeah, no other way to put it but a fucking problem. And like, man, that's rough.
Yeah, I don't remember a whole bunch of what Ray Murataya's style is like, to be honest. Is he like kind of just Mexican? He's not,
textbook.
Right?
He's
Yeah. Okay.
But he does fight the Mexican, like, think Mikey Garcia, like really textbook.
Okay, but not
Clubber
walk in a
first.
straight line.
No, not like
hands
that.
up. No, yeah, that could be kind of a fun fight, actually.
He's a good boxer puncher. Well,
So is Andy Cruz.
yeah, well, I was gonna say Murataya may be more of a puncher boxer, and then Andy Cruz the boxer puncher.
Yeah. That one might actually be fun. Andy Cruz engages enough
Yeah,
that it's usually really fun.
he can be wobbled. He has been wobbled.
I've definitely seen the IBF declare worse fights.
Oh my god. Definitely. This is actually really good.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised the IBF has told them to do this one and they didn't just do it on their own.
Speaking of doing it on their own, Agit Kabayel is coming back on the 10th of January. I didn't see who it's going to be against, but he also holds an interim heavyweight title, so he is in the running for a potential Usyk payday.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, he's earned it. He's definitely, I wouldn't put him like at the head of the line, but he definitely has earned his spot in the line.
I mean, provided Parker has won. Parker's the only one that should be at the head of the line.
Absolutely.
He's waited for like half a decade at
And-
the front of the line.
Also, assuming that Parker beat Wardley, he took a very dangerous fight that he didn't have to take.
Yeah.
And assuming Wardley beat Parker, that doesn't put you at the front of the line because
I don't think so.
you beat one person who is
Probably by fluke knockout.
right after getting soundly outboxed, like for however many rounds before you got your fucking lucky spark.
But I guess you gotta be lucky to be good. So
Yeah, making it to this point is a bit of luck. Still, Agit Kabayel, barring the only person I would put ahead of him would probably be Parker, and we don't know that outcome yet.
yeah.
So
Honestly, I think even if Parker does get sparked, he should still be at the head of the line, but that's just me.
everyone's gonna say that
He got beat by a mid guy, I know.
he outboxed somebody. Fabio Wardley gets outboxed. It's just like it's a fact of life. But then it becomes like, oh, can Usyk can he outbox for 12? It's like Wilder used to say, you have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I have to be perfect for 1 second.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, is Fabio Wardley the next fucking Deontay Wilder?
They've been calling him that for a long time.
Really?
We had a whole discussion about this like a couple months ago, Leo.
I forgot about that. 'Cause
They both started late. They don't have much of an amateur thing. Yeah, they've been making that comparison all year. Or since he caved in Clark's head.
Fraser Clark, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's dial down the weight classes. Seiya Tsutsumi, aka Punchburger, versus Nonito Donaire in Tokyo
Yeah.
in December.
I don't think it's official yet, but there's rumors that they'll be on a December 17th card. that has multiple world titles on it.
Ooh.
And this will be one of them, of course, because Tsutsumi... Well,
Champion in recess, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was going to say, I need to correct myself. He's in recess, isn't he? After the eye surgery.
Right, and he's supposed to fight whoever has the whoever won the interim in his stead.
Who does have the interim?
That's a good question. Let's have a look. WBA rankings, bantamweight. Antonio Vargas is the regular champion. Nonito is the interim champion.
So they're making Tsutsumi fight the interim before he can go back for his belt.
Yeah, seems so.
That's fucking bullshit. My guy gets screwed over because nobody likes him.
Nobody likes the fashion mag. Fucking
I like
handsome
him.
boy.
I don't know. I don't understand. He's exciting and his personality seems pretty good. I don't understand why they don't push him a little more. I don't get it.
Throwing my hands up because I'm not sure either.
But that's kind of bullshit that they're making him beat Donaire first. Although having Donaire on his resume will be good.
Look at who the number one contender is.
No, I don't want to. Look at where he is on everyone's list, Leo.
At the top.
Yeah.
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 Where he
That's okay.
fucking belongs.
Takuma's gonna beat him. I really don't think that Nasukawa can beat Takuma.
It's a tough one.
He doesn't hit hard enough. Nasukawa doesn't hit hard.
No, he's not. It's like big punching isn't really his thing. So you're right.
Like the only one that's beaten Takuma hits a lot harder.
And a lot more.
Yeah, Nasukawa doesn't have much for output either. And I really don't think he's going to be able to outbox Takuma. Not really. He's going to try, but...
His speed is something, I think.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, but, like... Takuma's going to time him. Nasukawa gets hit.
He does. Bringing it back around, though, to Tsutsumi versus Donaire. Like, before we started recording, we were talking about it. And I was saying, I don't see Donaire as that big of a challenge. I think he's near 40, if not already past it.
I think he's past 40. Let me check.
He still has his left hook. It's still like his money punch.
Yeah, he's 42.
All right.
I was pretty sure he was older than me.
I don't rate his chances all that well.
I think he's got a puncher's chance.
Sure. Yeah, everyone has a puncher's chance.
No, but I mean, like, Donaire's a puncher. He has
an actual
puncher's chance. Yeah. Like, Tsutsumi gets hit. It's not like he's hard to hit. Power's the last thing that goes. That being said, I think Seiya's just going to, like, swarm and overpower Donaire. I'm kind of picturing, like, a mid-rounds TKO for Tsutsumi. But if Donaire cracks him with something like he got Inoue, I don't think Tsutsumi can box his way out of it.
How long ago was the first Inoue fight?
It was a long time ago.
Yeah,
I think it was
sometime.
Like
that pre-COVID?
I think it was COVID. Where's Donaire's box rec? I think it might have been 20. I'm gonna make myself look stupid. I'm not gonna guess.
First Inoue fight was 2019 November.
Okay. So it was pre-COVID. You're right. Donair's been busy though.
He has. Man, he's back at 118. That is fucking wild. Like he got up to I think 126.
Yeah, he was too small for 126. So the only thing that was making him at all competitive up there was his power. Like
And that proved to not be enough multiple times.
No. Yeah. I like Donair. He's definitely way past it. I just think he's got a puncher's chance. And Seiya gets hit. Like, he's gonna land something. Whether he lands that one crazy shot or not, who knows?
I have faith in Tsutsumi.
Oh. I do too. I'm just saying that, like, I don't think it's a give me fight. I think they should have let Tsutsumi fight for his fucking belt instead of this.
Yeah, fight the actual champ instead.
Yeah. Bullshit. I don't know. Maybe this was more money. Donair, it probably sells better in Tokyo.
Probably. Or you could do it in Philippines.
The card they're supposed to be on is in Tokyo.
Okay.
And
So, yeah,
I
that'll
will be
better.
getting a ticket because I have never seen Donair fight. So,
That would be cool.
yeah. I might hang out in Tokyo a little bit while he's here and see if I can snag a autograph somehow. I would recognize Nonito on the street. I'm sure I would.
Yeah.
Because I'm
sure
not
you
going to lie, some of the Japanese guys, I'm not 100% confident I
You
would
could
know.
Scope 'em out.
Well, when they're just in like regular clothes, they just
Street
look like,
clothes. They blend in.
yeah,
Yeah, with
they,
everyone else.
they just look like normal little guys. I don't know. I mean, not Tsutsumi. I'd recognize Tsutsumi. But, like, in a way, walking around when his hair's not dyed just looks like somebody's lesbian aunt. Like, there was one guy in a tracksuit that I was like, I looked probably 4 times and I was like, no, it's not in a way because his eye's not fucked up. Like, Donair cracked that one eye and it's different than the other.
Yeah.
But there was somebody that looked exactly like him, and he was the right size and the right height, and he was wearing like a tracksuit, so you can't tell how muscular he is. And I was like, "Is that him?"
That's also
and then I
something a
realized it
boxer would
wasn't.
wear is a tracksuit.
Yeah, it was not him. But I had to double check, triple check.
Well, speaking of triple checking, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is back in December.
Why?
I had to triple check, and am I really reading this? That he's really back?
I thought he went to jail.
No, he got deported.
No, but after that,
the charges were dropped.
oh, okay.
After
I thought
got
he
back.
was in jail for cartel stuff.
Cartel activities.
Yeah, I was trying to remember the word for Mexican mafias.
Nope. He's
I wish my daddy was rich.
Well, yeah, I wish like my dad was one of one in
A
Mexican,
good way.
in Mexican culture in a very positive way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad is one of one, but not in any way that anyone cares about.
But yeah, that's it. Chavez Jr. is back on December 13th at the Guadalupano tournament. Whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I assumed you knew what it was because you wrote it there.
No, I just wrote it there just to make note of it. But I'm not sure what it is. All right. Anything more for the news?
Not that I can think of.
All right. So I'm going to throw some notes in here. Oh, wherever you do your social media stuff, LVX Media Net, That's the social media handle that we use everywhere. If you cannot find it, chances are we're not on it. And if you want us to be on it, then you're going to have to contact me somehow. Chances are you could DM or you could hit me on the phone line. Wherever you're listening, a rating would be really helpful. If you're not feeling a full 5 stars, then why don't you hit me up on social media? DM me. Tell me why not. Give me a chance to fix it. And if you're feeling a little extra, a review would be helpful. If you listen to this, chances are you listen to B-sides as well. So if you want to hear Josh's rants, or if you want to read Josh's rants, go to lvxmedia.net, scroll down to the Wayside Sports Review, and have a gander. He has in the shoot a Jaron Ennis piece, a Terrence Crawford piece. Those are the 2 that I know of for sure. But there's always more on the way. All right, really quickly. In today's connected world, your digital life is always on. You shop, you bank, you connect with friends and family. All of this happens online. But with every download, every click, there lurks a hidden danger: viruses and other cyber threats. One wrong move and your personal data, your photos, even your identity could be at risk. And that's a scary thought. You need more than just hope or vibes. You need proven protection. Support for this episode is from Malwarebytes. It's your digital shield, constantly detecting, blocking, and eliminating the nastiest shit that you can find online. Think of it as your personal cyber guardian, always on watch so that you don't have to be. With Malwarebytes, you can browse, bank, enjoy your online life with confidence. No more worrying about malware, phishing scams, ransomware, or any of that other nasty shit. Enjoy secure access to what matters most to you. Protect your digital world, protect your peace of mind. Take Malwarebytes for a trial run today. Go to lvx.be/mwb and invest in your online security today. What if a small natural step could make a profound difference in your daily well-being? Many of us grapple with everyday stress, looking for natural ways to support our mood, our mental resilience, and our overall vitality. The answer might lie in nature's wisdom. Support for this episode is from psilocybin, a powerful psilocybin mushroom in a convenient microdosing capsule. Revered in traditional practices, psilocybin is gaining recognition for its remarkable benefits in mental health. With psilocybin, you're choosing a natural path to holistic wellness. I feel it's incredibly important to say that this isn't a substitute for professional medical advice, it's just a really good supplement. Of the 3 blends, I've tried the Inner Peace blend, and I can tell you from the beginning I felt a greater sense of calm and mental clarity. I've been juggling with some unfortunate stressors, and I've been doing it with a lot more resilience. But psilocybin is more than just a supplement, it's a step towards a more harmonious you. If you want to have a look at what psilocybin has to offer, go to lvx.be/psilocybin, that's SOULCYBIN, and use the code LuxMedia to get yourself a nice discount. Help us out a little bit in the process. Take the first step towards inner peace and clarity. Nurture your nature with nature. lvx.be/psilocybin, use code LuxMedia. Not a lot on the horizon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Not a lot to recap either.
No. So
This has been a pretty kind of dead month.
October has not been great.
No, this has been rough.
But November is shaping up very nicely. So, well, at least we got that coming up.
And December's always good.
Yes. Everybody always tries to pack stuff in at the end of the year.
Tax purposes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So, on Saturday, October 18th, we had 2 cards. Farewell to Brooklyn. This was Danny Garcia's retirement tour kickoff. 4 fights that I wanted to pick up. Damian Kaniba. He KO sevens Joey DeWitchko. He probably KO'd his mouthpiece out of his fucking face.
His mouthpiece did actually fit this time.
Oh, good.
But did you not watch this one at all?
I only saw a handful of the fights.
That Damian Kaniba, however you say that, he's big. Like, he's, what is he, 6'7", I think? Yeah, like...
a large person.
He's just getting started at 29. He's had, well, not just getting started, he's had 17 fights. But, like, I'm not saying he's gonna be the next star or anything, but he might be a bit of a problem at heavyweight in, like, 3 to 5 years. Like, he might be the next Hrgovic or something. That's not a very fair comparison. He looked like he could actually box a little, but I mean, it's also Delichko, so. But he's a big guy that moved pretty well, so.
All right, so yeah, he does have some potential.
Yeah. I was surprised at how good he looked. He's a fucking massive Polish man.
How about Chris Colbert getting the UD over Blas Ezekiel Caro?
A little disappointed that Colbert didn't get a KO.
Did he have that type of control of the situation?
I mean, he had him knocked down in the middle of the fight. I feel like he could have went for it, but it's not a big deal that he didn't, I guess. I don't know. Chris Colbert is a bit of a disappointment to me. I thought he was going to be pretty good, and he's been on a real slump. So
maybe he's leaning on his fried chicken bona fides.
Maybe.
Oh, this one I think you might be a bit more excited for. Gabe Rosado versus Von
Alexander. I missed most of this one because it was really early on the card.
Yes.
I thought it would be later on the card. I missed it. But I heard that Gabe won.
He did. He got a UD.
I don't know whether I'm excited about that or not. Gabe needs to retire.
This was an 8-rounder. It's like
He's slipping into journeyman.
He is.
I don't like it.
Dude, keep commentating. You're really good at it.
I actually do really like him as a commentator.
Too. I really do.
I get excited when I hear Gabe on comms. I like his voice, and he's
analysis.
less biased. Yeah, and he's less biased than most of the commentators, in my opinion. Yeah. I really like Gabe on comms. I want him to retire and just do comms.
Same with Donaire.
Yeah, Donaire's...
He's alright.
Yeah. Donaire's not as outgoing on comms, I guess. Donaire's pretty quiet on comms.
Yeah, he does.
They have to ask him to get him involved.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to formulate that in a sentence.
I think Gabe is more natural at comms. He just kind of talks. But yeah, Donaire's not bad. His analysis is really good, but he's not very funny and his personality doesn't come through on comms. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of outgoing, Danny Garcia gets the KO4 over Danny Gonzalez. This one was, I don't know.
Danny Gonzalez fucked his ankle. Did you see that?
Yeah, the way that he rolled onto it.
It bent like all the way around. That's why it was a KO. He was awake. He just couldn't stand up.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a shot. Like compared to what we've seen from Danny Garcia in the past, considering that Danny Garcia is a little bit, I'm not gonna say natural at 154. But he's more accustomed to it, whereas Daniel Gonzalez spent...
They pulled him up from 146.
140.
Or
And then
147.
yeah, he hadn't spent much time at 147. His like the bulk of his career was at 140. A lot like Danny Garcia, but damn.
Well, they were really playing into some like super old rivalry in the lead up.
Back
The
when
two
they-
Dannys fought in the amateurs or something.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the comms all that much.
I mean, we all knew what this was.
Exactly.
This is Danny Garcia, like, his
Victory.
farewell.
Yeah,
they called it a fucking farewell to Brooklyn. Like,
He's doing a victory lap, so he's not going to be taking a lot of risk.
yeah. I do think we probably see him at least one more time in Philadelphia.
Oh, hell yeah.
Especially because it was kind of a highlight knockout, even if it wasn't that good. And this was, I think, the first show of Danny Swift Productions or whatever the fuck he calls himself.
Swift Promotions. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely wasn't the best production I've ever seen.
No,
the audio was pretty shit.
They had an odd choice of broadcast partner. Millions.co, which I've worked with Millions in the past, and they're interesting.
Ooh. Okay.
Not bad, just
I've
kind of weird.
yeah, it wasn't terrible, but you could tell it was like not the usual level of shit.
Yeah, you're right.
It did seem like everybody was having fun, so, whatever. Like, I'm sure in the building it was really fun. Even like the commentating was. Is this the one that was super weird? No, never mind. That was the
The MVP one.
Yeah, is this the one that had Algieri on it?
Yes, it had Algieri. One of the like Ak or Barack. What like one of those two?
Okay,
guys.
was that was this Danny Garcia card?
Yes.
It was really weird because they just had that third guy like rotating. Like
What?
there was probably 11 people that came on to the like commentary mics,
With
especially early on.
Brian
Yeah.
Campbell, Chris Algieri, and then just a random third.
Well, just like random boxers from the crowd would come sit down and chat.
That's weird.
Like it really felt like a retirement party because that's what it was, but it was really casual that way. Like they had Tio come on the comms at one point and somebody was yelling at him from the crowd, like trying to get under his skin, and Tio was clearly distracted and pissed off about it. Like, if you only watched the end, you probably didn't see that.
I
But
did
like,
not.
if you watch the beginning of it, they were really just rotating that extra person, which I thought was weird. Kind of interesting, but made it feel less professional to me.
Yeah, I can see that feeling. I would, if I had seen.
Unorganized, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, it really felt like a retirement party for Danny, and not so much a professional boxing production, which is fine.
I expect that if they do this again, and I do think they're going to do this at least one more time, they're probably going to have it play out the same way.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I don't know if this is going to be the feeling for other Swift promotion things if they try to continue to run their own show.
Well, I expect that Danny's going to try to continue promoting. And it's going to be.
But I
like,
suspect
shit like
he'll
this.
work. Is it? He's not gonna switch over to like the standard type of show.
Shrugging my shoulders because I don't know.
I just mean, like, I think once Danny's not fighting on them, it's gonna get more normal, for lack of a better word.
I see what you mean.
It's not gonna be a party, and it's gonna be more organized and more normal.
Yeah, like a standard promotion.
Yeah, yeah. But I do think we see Danny Garcia one more time in Philly, because it's super fucking weird to have your farewell in New York when you're from Philly.
Yeah. Agreed. That's exactly what I meant when I said we're going to see him at least one more time. I think he's going to do a Vegas one. He's going to do, and then a Philly one. Those two at least. But that's just my speculation.
I think if he hadn't looked good this fight, like if he'd eked out a decision or something, this was going to be the last one. But with that kind of knockout, he's going to fight at least once more.
Yeah. Moving on to Most Valuable Prospects 18 at the South Padre Island Convention Center in Texas.
Before we get into the real fights, can we talk about that shit show on the prelims real quick?
Yeah, let's.
I forget what their names were. That's how not important they are to me. It was a Juarez, right?
Juarez versus Layton.
Yeah.
1 round of fucking madness.
Absolutely ridiculous. And just straight up bullshit refereeing.
I think the house fighter was Juarez because
he had to be.
They gave him a lot more chances than was deserved.
Reasonable?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, let's go through it. Juarez was the favorite, for sure. And he got fucked at about 2 minutes left in the first round. He was out. He got knocked down. He stood up. He could barely stand. The ref stopped counting at one point for a little while for some reason. And Juarez was like hanging onto the ropes for dear life and could barely stand. And the ref gave him, what do you think, like 20 seconds instead of 10, maybe?
Something like that.
Like quite a bit. This isn't a like Fury, they counted to 13 type thing. Like this was bad.
They stopped counting and he let him get up fully and he was still wobbling around. He ends like without the fight being recommenced by the referee, he starts stumbling towards the opponent to Layton.
Yeah, that's why the ref quit counting. He's like, I didn't tell you could fight. Get back.
It's like,
and I'm like, God damn it. So I thought it should have been over.
Should have been.
I thought they were gonna wave it off. They didn't. Who was that ref? Because he was shit. Lawrence Cole, which is kind of famous for being shit, actually.
Oh, he's the worst.
Anyway, Lawrence Cole doesn't wave it off. Juarez can't even fucking stand. So he goes in for like a clinch to try and survive. He trips and is just like hanging on the guy's waist. Does that twice.
It's like trying to like tackle him, like football tackle.
Yeah. He does that twice, so Cole takes a point super fast, but like this should have been over anyways, so who cares? He takes a point, then Juarez still can't fucking stand, so he does it again, so he gets a second point taken off in like 30 seconds. So we're at 1.5 minutes left in the round. And then Juarez, out of nowhere, lands a fucking haymaker, and Layton goes down. And Layton's rocked, and he stands up, and he gets rocked again, and gets knocked back down. And I think that was all the knockdowns, right? So there was 3 knockdowns and 2 points taken.
Yes,
and
you're right.
Layton couldn't stand and didn't get the 30 seconds that Juarez got. And so Juarez wins by knockout in the first round. Except he should have been knocked out 1 minute into the fight.
Possibly could have been DQ'd for just how bad him
Flagrant.
grabbing onto his waist. It was so
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, the guy was knocked out on his feet. Like, if you haven't seen it, just go watch it. It's like 3 minutes. It's on YouTube's because there's no S on that. It's on YouTube because it's the prelims
Yeah,
of
and it's just one
his
round.
own card.
It's a single
Yeah.
round, so you will.
And the
enjoy
interview
yourself.
afterwards is also fucked because the guy still has no idea where he is or who he is or what's happened. So if you have 10 minutes, stick around for the interview because it was also hilarious.
On the parts that I have listed here, Shredda Metcalf gets a UD over Crystal Rosado Ortiz. So that's fun.
Not surprising.
Desley Robinson stops Logan Haller in the second to retain the IBF and WBO middleweight titles. It was a brutal one. It's like she got her shook and then just pounced on her and beat the shit out of her.
Nice.
Omar
We love to see knockouts in ladies boxing.
Yes. Omar Juarez gets the UD over Omar Rosario. Rosario got docked 2 points. I think Lawrence Cole was on a fucking roll here.
Oh, was that also him?
Yeah, I think so.
No, BoxRec says it was James Green.
Oh,
I don't
well
know who
then.
that is.
So he was taking notes from his mentor, fucking Lawrence Cole. He docked him 2 points for holding. Overall, it was a pretty one-sided affair anyway. So, like, the dock points didn't make all that much of a difference. And Lourdes Juarez, majority decision over Jessica Neri, was 95-95, and then two 96-94s. So, super close.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty entertaining fight, I thought.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I
I,
watched it while I was getting ready for this.
It's a stupid reason, but I started following Lourdes Juarez because one of my supervisors for my PhD was Lourdes from Mexico. So
Whatever gets you going.
I was glad she won.
Moving into the previews, October 26th to November 1st, we've got two less than exciting cards if you're not British. Let's see. Queensberry at the Co-op Live Arena in Manchester, November 1st. Going up the bill,
I don't recognize very many of these.
I recognize the co-main, Bradley Rea versus Lyndon Arthur. I think that's for an EBU title.
Yes.
And Joshua Buatsi versus Zach Parker. Both of those are light heavyweight fights. The Buatsi-Parker fight is for a WBO international something or other.
Is it?
Something like that.
Yes.
Some trinket.
I honestly I don't know who Rhea is in that co-main. I don't recognize his face.
I know the name, but I don't, off the top of my head, I can't recall where I've seen him.
I also don't recognize anyone he's fought. I do know who Lyndon Arthur is.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I guess I'll probably back Lyndon Arthur.
Shrug my shoulders, because, yep, that's what I'm doing.
He's only lost to the best, Lyndon Arthur. Like, all his losses are top guys. So, I'm assuming if I haven't heard of Bradley Rea, he's not a top guy.
Lyndon Arthur's really got himself into the gatekeeper role. pretty nicely.
Is he downgraded to gatekeeper?
I would say so. If he's competing for like the secondary title, I would say he is.
Yeah, I guess. But like he's only ever lost to Anthony Yard and Dmitry Bivol.
Yes, that's true.
So like what's he keeping the gate of?
The top,
Being
the top level.
The very best?
Yes, the elite level gatekeeper.
As opposed to just like a world level gatekeeper?
Contender level.
Fair enough, I guess. I don't know. I think Lyndon Arthur's probably going to win this one.
I think so too.
Even though he's... Oh, no, he's not. I was going to say he looks like he's listed as the B-side. But I don't understand why.
In solidarity, I will be riding with Lyndon Arthur.
Fair enough.
Listed as the B-side. I gotta ride with my kin.
And I think Buatsi should beat the piss out of Parker, shouldn't he?
Parker is like a domestic level guy making his step up. And Buatsi is at a similar level to Lyndon Arthur, but above, but better than Lyndon Arthur, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I expect Buatsi to win that one.
Me too.
I would call it an upset if he loses. But I know I've seen Zach Parker, but I don't remember him. Oh, John Ryder beat him. That's why I remember him. So,
moving to the last card that we have on the docket, Matchroom at the Caribe Royale. The Caribe Royale in Orlando, Florida. Headlined by Lenier Perro versus Jordan Thompson.
I don't know who either of those are.
Don't really know who they are. Yoelvis Gomez versus Antrevious Ingram.
Yo, Elvis, I know who he is.
Yes.
It's a good name.
Pat Brown versus Felix Valera. It's a decent one. Pat Brown's a decent prospect. And
what weight class is that? That's cruiser?
Cruiserweight. And Nishant Dev versus Juan Carlos Campos Medina.
This is all big guys. I don't know any of these people.
It's a decent card though. Like all things considered, maybe it's a solid like B tier card, right? It's
okay.
It's not a lot of name power, but if you're for the hardcores, this one's for you.
Yeah, that Florida card is mostly big guys. I don't recognize very many names.
Cuban heavyweight versus a British heavyweight. Not bad.
Fair enough. Cuban heavyweights will always be a disappointment now because Luis Ortiz has my heart. Somebody needs to step up and take his place.
Anything more for the previews?
No, it's another disappointing week, is my analysis.
It leaves a lot to be desired, yes.
But we will push through.
We persevere.
What's the next big card, Leo?
Oh, shit. November 18th, I believe, is Eubank versus Ben 2.
I guess that counts as big.
I'm gonna go. I'm going.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
you're flying out to England for it?
Hold on, let me do this. Pop quiz hotshot. What's tiny, fuzzy, and responsible for a large portion of the food we eat? If you guessed bees, well, you nailed it. Seriously, 1 out of every 3 bites on your plate depends on bees. So there's a bit of bad news here. These little heroes of our gardens and dinners are struggling. Between habitat loss, climate change, and pesticides, it's a fucking bummer. Without them, our world would look a lot different and it would be a lot less delicious. But there is good news. Support for this episode is from Project Honeybees. So when you pick out something nice for someone special, or just something nice for yourself, your purchase adopts a queen bee that you get to name and get to watch over, and you'll support the protection of these extraordinary little creatures. Ready to make a statement and a difference? Go to lvx.be/bees and start browsing for your next gift. Your next favorite accessory can also be a lifeline for our buzzing buddies. Project Honeybees. Get yourself a nice little discount, help us out a little bit in the process, and help save the fucking world. lvx.be/bees. Use code LEO33862. Buzz, motherfucker. Okay. So, some quick notes. Phone line, 833-589-7637. You can hit us up on WhatsApp. If you want, and if you think that you're sufficiently entertaining, you can send a voice note and you'll get cut into the show. If you want to get into the conversation, lvx.be/discord. If you want a special role, lvx.be/Patreon. Get yourself hooked up there, get ad-free, and get yourself in Discord with a special role. And so, with that being said, parting words, I'll start. Yes, I'm going to be at Eubank versus Ben 2. I'm going to be in London. I'm not flying out specifically for the fight. I'm going to England to go to England.
Nice.
It just so happens that is happening at the same time.
That's exciting though. Is it your first time in England?
Yes.
Nice.
First time in the UK. I guess I had a layover. Lasted
It doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't really count. It was like a few hours that I spent in London at the airport.
I was gonna say, if you don't leave the airport, it doesn't count.
Okay, good. Because I don't count it either. But I'm excited.
Yeah, people should send you recommendations.
I know. I'm gonna so I got Eubank Ben. That's on the 18th. The following weekend, I'm gonna be in Liverpool with Robbie.
Nice.
And we're gonna go. There's a Liverpool football game that I want to go to that because I want the quintessential experience. This is what you all like to do. You all like football here, so I want to go to a. If it wasn't Liverpool, I was gonna try to go to a Manchester game, or maybe one of the London teams like Arsenal or Chelsea or something. But
yeah, but going with Robbie will be excellent.
That'll be more fun.
Yeah. I'm jealous. That sounds like a great trip.
I just realized I'm gonna have to stay up so that I can watch. Oh, it'll be in the middle of the day. The card that's in Saudi Arabia, David Benavidez versus Anthony Yard, Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, the ring 4 or whatever. Yeah.
That's right. It's on the website. lvxmedia.net/boxing.
The time zone's pretty similar there, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that'll be right before the game.
Nice. Excellent. Well, I don't have any fun parting words, I guess. Go Jays.
Oh shit! That's right.
I'm actually super excited about
Made
the
the World
Jays being in the World Series.
That's
Yeah,
fucking dope.
I was a little worried for T Money, but he'll get over it. So, yeah, I'm super excited. I don't even watch boxing. I don't watch baseball that much. But Vladdy in the playoffs has just been like fucking perfect, and they've been setting him up for these great moments in interviews and stuff. There was one where I think it was after Game 7 when they'd gotten in. The cameraman like ran around him while he just sat there, and the crowd cheered, and he was like tearing up and stuff. I was like, yes.
Is he the pitcher or something?
Nah, he's a first baseman. He's just Vladdy's story is really good. His dad was also a baseball player. He played for the Montreal Expos. Vladdy was born in Montreal, but they're Dominican, and he's what Canadian immigration is all about type stuff. Like his dad was a Dominican ball player, so like super poor, kind of that story. But his son, grew up in Montreal, and between Montreal and the Dominican, Vladdy's got like a hell of an accent and stuff. He doesn't sound very Canadian, but it's just a really good story. And them beating the Yankees, like the Yankees they fucked over his dad, and they would kick Vladdy off the field when he was a kid. Like he was usually out there for warm-ups with the team and stuff. So Vladdy had a hate for the Yankees. Like him beating the Yankees is a all-time great sports story. So.
What about beating the Mariners to keep them out of their first fucking World Series?
World Series ever. Yeah, that was pretty rough, especially the way they did it. The comeback in the series, the comeback in Game 7. Like the Mariners had that great storyline, and Springer fucked it. But I want the Jays to beat the Dodgers so bad. Fuck the Dodgers.
They fucking win all the time. Like what I have going for this one is that like they have the wealth to buy all the best players, to like buy the contracts or.
I mean, Toronto also has a lot of money. I don't play into that storyline a whole bunch. The reason the Dodgers get the best people is because people want to live in LA.
Oh.
They'll take, like, if you're offered the same money to live in Toronto or live in LA, which are you choosing as a millionaire? I mean, everybody chooses LA.
Yeah.
Kind of a no-brainer.
I suppose.
Like, people take pay cuts to go to LA and get out of Toronto. And Toronto's not even one of the bad cities. Like, imagine if you get offered the same money for Milwaukee and LA. Where are you going to go play baseball? Where's your wife going to want to go play baseball?
Well, right now the Dodgers are a super team. Are the Blue Jays a super team?
No, we're kind of a ragtag team of misfits.
So for that
we got
reason...
Vladdy, we got Kirk. Alejandro Kirk is like 5'6" and 200 pounds. He's our back catcher. Him running the bases is fucking hilarious. He got his first stolen base this year. We got a 42-year-old pitcher or something that is a fucking psychopath and refuses to come out of the game. Yells at the manager. Who else do we got? Springer's controversial because he was on that Astros team. Bo Bichette is also a crowd favorite. He's coming back. He's been injured.
You mean Bo Bichette, right?
Yeah. I really thought that's what his name was. I feel bad about that now. I've been calling him Bichette for years. Yeah, anyways, we are not a super team, no.
So. That's why I want Dodgers to lose.
Yep. Jays in 7. No fucking chance we're sweeping anyone, but Jays in 7.
All right, if that's it, that's all you got, and that's it for this edition of Boxing Before Dark. My batteries are getting low. It's battery. Why do I keep saying batteries? My battery is getting low.
And it is getting dark.
Woof. We'll see you on the other side of this fucking
Parker
co-op.
Wardley?
Yeah. In the immediate, yes. We'll see you on the other side of Parker Wardley.